Traditional holiday feast club dish. Now let's get started. The first thing we want to do is we want to make sure we have a big enough pan so that the turkey actually gets submerged into the brine. And it's going to take about 24 hours for this to go through. But if you wanted to, you can do it for 48 hours. You can leave it outside on your porch, which I like to do in colder weather. It's like my second refrigerator. All right, so I got my nice, beautiful turkey. And I like fresh turkeys, young turkeys. It's wonderful. And it goes. Now, why do I brine my turkey? I brine it because it gives a juicier meat. Is that the right way? Anyways, it's a very juicy end product. And I have done turkeys many different ways, but for me, I enjoy doing something different for the holidays. Why? Well, because I kind of grew up in an Asian household, and so for me, I'm using flavors that are very, very traditional to me, and which might not be traditional to you, but I think you might enjoy it. So for my brine, I use star anise. Very strong, has a smell of licorice, black licorice, but when it's in food, it imparts a completely different flavor. So we'll do about 2 of those. In they go. And 5 spice. Now 5 spice, generally speaking, you can get in any brand, it doesn't matter, cheap ones, expensive ones. But the key thing is that it has, yes, 5 spices in it. Cinnamon, star anise, fennel, ginger, cloves, white pepper, and sometimes licorice root. I think that was more than 5, but you get the gist. It gives it a wonderful flavor. So I just add about 2 tablespoons of that. And the 2 key things to a brine, sugar and salt. About 1 cup of salt to a gallon of water. So I'm going to put about 5 gallons of water in here. So we're going to go with maybe, I'll do 3 cups. You can always add it. Sugar normally is white, regular sugar. However, I'm using brown sugar to give it more of a mapley sweet kind of yum yum to it. So in that goes. And I'm going to use the same ratio I did with the salt. So you're looking at about, again, 3 cups. We are going to add some fresh garlic and some ginger. Now, generally, most brines use dry products. So you could use garlic powder, onion powder, ground ginger, but I like using the fresh because I think for me it imparts a much better flavor. So we're going in for about 6 garlic cloves smashed to release the oils and the flavor. And I will use a whole nub of ginger. Now again, there's nothing better, I think, than a nice, beautiful roasted turkey, mashed potatoes, your peas, your gravy, your stuffing, and my mouth is watering. But sometimes you just want to change it up, do something fun, and get something else going. All right, ginger, good. And then I'll just cut it up to nice pieces, and in it goes. After this, we're going to add water, fill it to the top, make sure it's submerged, cover it, put it in the refrigerator, and let it brine for about 24 hours. If you don't have a big pan, if it's cold outside, you can put it in a trash bag as long as it doesn't leak. And they have also brining bags that you can use. And do the same thing and just set it aside and wait. Take it out, and we're going to put it in the oven as soon as this bad boy is brined. My turkey's been brining for about 24 hours. I'm going to get it to the sink, wash it off, rinse it really good, and get it inside of that oven. And we're going to cook it to perfection for about 3 to 4 hours. And remember, when you're roasting a turkey, you probably want to go with every 15 minutes per pound. That's a general rule of thumb, but you want to check it. And generally also, there is a little pop-up device that can tell you when the internal temperature is perfect for your turkey. So let's get this up. Wash it off. We're gonna get it in the oven in 2 seconds. I like to cover mine with foil to start off with so that it starts to cook and the outside doesn't brown too quickly. Halfway through this process, I'm going to start to baste my turkey as well as make sure that the top starts to get a little brown. Some people like to stuff the insides of the turkey. I don't, because for me, it could cause a certain amount of food poisoning because a lot of times the blood from the inside of the turkey leaches out to your stuffing, and it never reaches the internal temperature that you want it to. And that can carry a lot of bacteria. No one wants to get sick on that fabulous feast day, do they? All right. My oven preheated at a higher temperature for about 400. You can do it at 450. We want to take it up that way, and in about 25 minutes to 35, I'm going to bring it back down to a nice slow roast at about 350. My turkey has been in the oven, and I've been basting it. I'm going to baste it one more time, and this bad boy will be ready to take out. We've got about 20 more minutes to go, and this turkey is ready. 20 minutes, time to take out my turkey. Okay, hot. Oh yeah. Perfect, golden brown, ready to go, delicious, Asian-inspired turkey. We're gonna let it sit here and rest for about 5-10 minutes, and then we're gonna cut into it and taste how delicious this is. Super moist, juicy, flavor-infused Asian brine turkey, the best.
Towels. You'll notice I have the turkey sitting on paper towels as well. That's to soak up any extra water. Transfer your turkey into a roasting pan and tuck in the wings. If you don't, they're the quickest to burn. Season the inside of your bird generously with a teaspoon of salt and a 1/4 teaspoon of black pepper. To make the flavored butter, combine 1 cup of softened unsalted butter, 2 tablespoons of olive oil, 2 pressed garlic cloves, a 1/4 cup of fresh parsley, 1/2 tablespoon of salt, 1/2 teaspoon of black pepper, and 4 tablespoons of fresh lemon juice, along with 1/2 tablespoon of lemon zest. Take a few minutes to mash those together until the mixture is smooth and the lemon juice is incorporated in the butter. You will love how fresh this smells. You'll need to separate the skin from the turkey breast, and do that from both the front and the back, being very careful not to tear the skin. Stuff 2/3 of the butter mixture under the skin, then spread the butter around by massaging over the top of the skin. The butter keeps the turkey breast tender, juicy, and provides so much flavor. Quickly pat dry the turkey with a paper towel and rub the remaining butter mixture over the top and sides of your turkey. We're not looking for perfection here. At this point, it doesn't even matter. Just use up all your butter. Drizzle all over with olive oil and generously season with salt and pepper. Stuff the turkey with a 1/4 lemon, 1/2 bunch of fresh parsley, a 1/4 onion, and 4 halved garlic cloves. To tie the bird, you'll need some kitchen string, and I found this in the craft section of my grocery store. I'm not sure if it's exactly kitchen twine, but thankfully it didn't catch fire. Ha! Tie the base of the turkey, then tie the drumsticks, crossing them over each other to make sure that they are tightly secured to prevent the bird from escaping. Here's the secret to a juicy turkey breast. I picked up this tip from Alton Brown. Fold a sheet of foil into a triangle and oil one side. Place the foil oil side down over the top of your turkey and shape it to form a shield over your turkey breast. Remove the shield for now and set it aside. Place a meat thermometer into the bird beneath the drumstick and deep into the dark meat. Start roasting at 430 degrees Fahrenheit for 20 minutes. Take it out of the oven and quickly baste with butter from the bottom of the dish. Now place the shield back over the turkey breast, reduce the oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit, and bake for another 2.5 hours for a 12-pound turkey. Take the turkey out of the oven when the thigh registers 170 degrees Fahrenheit and the breast registers 160. The temperature will continue to rise slightly after it comes out of the oven. Tent the bird with foil and let it rest for at least an hour. The longer it rests, the juicier it will be. My turkey is well rested. I've saved the drippings from the pan to make the most amazing gravy later, and I'll leave a link below. And I'm going in for the taste test. Ooh, I can tell it's a juicy one. Wow, it's so flavorful.